Good morning. Welcome back to the Craps Pit. This morning we're going to discuss terminology. You as a player, and I'm going to be a player this morning, need to know what the different words, the slang words, and like yo, what's a yo, and so forth. So we're going to go through that quickly, okay? Okay, let's start with the yo. Yo is down here, 6'5". A yo is an 11. It's a come out natural. So if you bet the pass line, you throw a yo, it's a come out natural winner. Let's go to C and E. What is a C and E? Craps 11. 11E is 11, same as a yo. So if you have a pass line bet and you throw a yo, an 11, you're going to win. If you throw any crap, and remember any craps were ace deuce, aces, and boxcars, you will lose. Any crap loses, E11 wins on the pass line. Okay, and any craps, we just discussed that. Automatic losers, they're come out naturals, natural losers. Horn bets, what's a horn bet? A horn bet are all of the craps and the 11. So if you throw a $4 horn bet, it's going to cover ace deuce, aces, boxcars, which is the double sixes, and the yo. Now let's say that you went a horn high yo. You threw $5 down and you want to bet a horn, but it's a horn high yo. What that means is you have $1 on the ace deuce, aces, boxcars, and $2 on the yo. So there's 4 different bets high on the yo. You could do high aces or high ace deuce. Doesn't matter. You just have to make sure you tell the dealer. What's a high-low bet? If you just want to bet in the horn, in the prop bets, a high-low. High would be the sixes or boxcars. Aces is the low. High-low. That's a high-low bet. That's all in the prop box. Those are all one-roll bets too. Okay, now we're going to talk about the box number bets. The box numbers, as you see on the layout, would be the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you want to go all the way across, like for instance, if it's a $5 game, and you tell the dealer, I want to go $32 across, he's going to put $32 across. And what that would mean is $5 in the 10, 5 in the 9, $6 8, $6 6, $5 5, and $5 4. That would be $32. If you wanted to bet just the inside numbers for minimum bets, that would be 22 inside. The inside numbers are 5, 6, 8, and 9. 5 in the 9, $6 8, $6 6, $5 5. Now the outside numbers would be the 9, the 10, the 5, and the 4. So that would be $20 in the outside. If you just wanted to bet outside, $20, $5 4, $5 5, $5 9, $5 10. So as you can see, the 9 and the 5 can be construed as inside and also outside. So you have to be careful of how you tell the dealer which bet you want to make. Now let's talk about contract bets. There's only 2 contract bets on the table. The pass line bet, once you make that bet, it stays there. You can't pick it up. You can increase the bet after the point's established, but you can't remove the bet. The odds behind the bet is not a contract. You can pick that up at any time or add to it as long as it doesn't surpass the table maximum on the odds. The only other contract bet on the table would be a come bet. Remember when the dice are thrown and it goes to a number, remember 7 or 11 wins, any crap loses just like the pass line, but if it throws a box number and it travels to that box number, that becomes a contract. You cannot pick it up. You can add odds onto that come bet, and you can remove the odds or increase the odds as long as they don't surpass the table maximum. But that's the only 2 contracts. Everything else is okay. Let's talk about what is a George. The casino, the dealers love a George. A George is one who tokes or tips the dealers during play or at the end of the game. And if you're a consistent tipper or toker, you're known as a George, and they'll put a smile on your face as soon as you walk up to the table. They're going to know who Georges are. Believe me. Okay, let's talk about a hop bet. The hop bets on this particular layout, it doesn't designate exactly where the hops go, but it goes in this area between the box numbers and the proposition bets. That's indicative of all the layouts. Now some of the newer layouts will have the hop bets and have them for each number. And a hop bet is a one-roll bet. And the hard ways here, if you hop the hard ways, it pays 30 to 1, and all the other numbers pay 16 for 1. When you throw the dice and they go off the table, and a lot of people say you want the same dice. So the game stops, they hunt around on the casino floor, they find the die, bring it back, give it to the dealer gives it to the boxman, he looks at the die, as long as it's got the same numbers as the last one and everything's cool, he'll give you the same dice back. That's like a superstition. A lot of people want to use the same dice. Okay, we're going to talk about the puck. When you establish a point, this is the puck. It's got on and off. So when you as the shooter establish a point, they're going to take the white part up and on and put it on the number that you establish. So you throw the dice and get an 8. The puck goes to the 8, and that's the way everybody knows what the point is. And these little the little buttons here, it says on and off. The dealers use these for when you as the player want to call your bets off. These pertain to the box number bets. So in the middle, say after somebody throws a couple, 2 or 3 craps, and you get a little skittish, or the dice go off the table, or they change the dealer's shift or whatever, you may want to call your bets off, and that's what that does. You put the off button on your bets, and all those bets in that position would be considered off. Let's talk about what the difference between a parlay and pressing. A parlay, let's go back to the hard ways. Let's say you had $5 in all the hard ways, and say the hard 8 hits, and that's going to pay you $50 and down, or $45 and you're up. But say you want to parlay it, you tell the dealers I want to parlay it, it would go to the $50. 10 for 1, 10 for 1 of a nickel is $50. The difference between pressing the bet would be, so that would pay 9 to 1 would be $45. So if they're going to pay you $45, and now you say press it, they'll press it 1 unit, and it goes to $10, and the game continues. Okay, pit bosses. The pit bosses are the gentlemen in the suits in the pit that oversee basically the whole game, all the games. Depends on the casino, there may be 1, 2, or 3 pit bosses depending on how large the pit is. Some of the basic terminology, there's a lot more terminology, there's more advanced terminology. We're going to get into some more advanced terminology in later videos. So this will give you a basic idea for starters. Thank you.